Kim Jong-un plans to kidnap tourists and use them as hostages amid World War III tensions. North Korea has contingency plans to kidnap Western tourists from South Korea to use as hostages should the U.S. launch an attack, a defector from the secretive state has claimed. Kim Jong-un said he is prepared to go to war if provoked by the U.S. Tensions continue to mount between the President, Donald Trump, and North Korea as the U.S. military conduct drills in the Korean Peninsula. Ung Gil Lee, who defected to South Korea, has revealed Kim Jong-un has highly armed snatch squads designed to grab foreign diplomats and tourists from across the South Korean border. Mr. Lee told the Mail on Sunday, quote, "The best case for his old unit would be to round them up and take them north, but if not, they will take the foreigners hostage in South Korea." North Korea has unveiled what is suspected to be intercontinental ballistic missiles. But they will be killed come what may. This goes hand in hand with assassination. North Korea has a history of abducting foreigners, including a horrific incident in the 1970s where the Hermit State held South Korea's leading movie star Choi En-hee and director Shin Sang-ok as prisoners to make propaganda films for the brutal regime for 7 years. Before his defection in 2006, Mr. Lee served as former corporal in the 11th Storm Corps Snatch Squad for 6 years after what he described as 1 year of brainwashing, quote, re-education. North Korea primed and ready for missile tests today. Military officers visit the birthplace of Korean founder Kim Il-sung a day before the 105th anniversary of his birth in Mingo on day just outside Pyongyang. The 37-year-old who now works in Seoul has warned Kim Jong-un will respond with aggression should the U.S. launch an attack. His comments come as North Korea attempted to launch a missile following a military parade in the capital on Saturday, which reportedly ended in failure. Mr. Lee said, quote, "He is going to fight back and use all retaliatory measures. Unless Trump thinks he can get rid of him, he must not carry out an attack." He has also warned that North Korean snatch groups are armed with deadly weapons, including nerve gas. North Korean troops at a military parade on Saturday. Mr. Lee said, "We would sneak into the South, change our clothing, go into areas where there are lots of foreigners and capture some of them. We memorized locations, phone numbers, and the car number plates of major embassies. I carried neostigmine bromide and potassium cyanide. Those exposed to these drugs die of heart attacks. These are carried for attacks or else for us to commit suicide. The reclusive nation is thought to have 200,000 men and women serving in its special forces, which is made up of 140,000 infantry troops and 60,000 the 11th Storm Corps. North Korean defectors have revealed the extreme training Kim Jong-un's special forces undergo, which allegedly includes boxing fights before dinner every night, punching trees, and swimming in freezing seas. The elite units are reportedly trained to infiltrate its southern neighbor by air, sea, and through a network of tunnels built by forced laborers. Let's take a look at this clip here. North Korea primed and ready for missile test today.
Today is one of North Korea's most important national holidays, the anniversary of the birth of the founder Kim Jong-un's grandfather, Kim Il-sung. But this is less about the past than a statement of intent for this country's future, a procession of the regime's military strength, including its first submarine-launched ballistic missiles. And what it claims is an intercontinental ballistic missile, so far untested, but one day intended to be capable of reaching the US mainland. Further north, earlier this week, satellite images show the country's nuclear test site is primed and ready to go. Analysts say it's a matter of when, not if, they carry out what would be their 6th nuclear test. The United States has diverted this naval strike group towards the peninsula, President Trump describing North Korea as a problem that will be taken care of.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Again, I apologize for the commercial. Thank you again for watching, but things are getting quite serious. Thank you so much.